What's up, everyone? It's another weekend. It's another regional championship for your boy to be traveling to. It's New Jersey, it's Lille, and it's Perth this weekend. So, wherever you're going, it's another trifecta of events in three major regions once again. And it's again in the Brilliant Stars format. So, today we're going to take a look at some of the decks that did well in Indianapolis, Joinville, and Bilbao, and kind of make an assessment and like a read, like what's going to happen, what do I think is going to happen. Obviously, at this point, you guys might know that my group and myself specifically is very good at meta calling. I was the one who pulled the trigger on the RCS Speedroll deck for our group. um, so I'm very comfortable in this metagame. I'm very confident in this metagame, and this is my honest reads on what I think you should expect heading into this weekend, regardless of where you're playing. If you're going to Perth, keep in mind you're only playing probably 8 rounds into a top 8 or 7 rounds into a top 8, compared to the other two, which will almost certainly have 9 rounds in a day 2. Um, so in Joinville, we had a couple of really cool decks do well. Mu VMAX taking up a big share of the top 8. RCS Lucario winning the event. RCS Inteleon, RCS Ice Rider, Sylveon Urshifu, and RCS Beedrill. Now, RCS Beedrill didn't have much of a presence here, but Joinville also had an 8-round top 8, meaning that they kind of had a couple of decks that may have made it, may not have made it, bubble in, whatever. The RCS Lucario deck is very cool with the Vibaro, but I think it's kind of a glass cannon, if you will, and I don't think it's going to become very popular post-event. But I do think that people might pick up this RCS Beedrill deck from here, and I don't think Mu VMAX is going anywhere. Now, looking at Bilbao, which is a bigger slice of the pie, you had RCS variants being 13 out of the 32 decks, which is something more along the lines of what I expect heading into this weekend. 8 of the decks being Mu VMAX decks, 3 Urshifu decks, but that's Tord, Pedro, and someone else. Tord and Pedro will probably continue to play that deck. But I don't think that Rapid Strike Urshifu will be very well represented this weekend. That being said, if you guys are like Rahul, but your group did really well with Rapid Strike Urshifu, you guys might play it again. That is on the table. Yeah, absolutely. Our group might play it again, but that is one group of players in a room of like 700. So I think Urshifu is going to be underrepresented once again, just like it was in Indianapolis. And players playing, you have to play Dunsparce, Menifee, and Hoop, but I think even have a chance against Urshifu. Like, I think playing just 2 of those 3 doesn't do it, because Urshifu can beat it. And I'm telling you guys this from my personal practice. And Alex Shemansky wrote a wonderful article yesterday as well, if you want to check his article site out, his personal blog, I believe. Um, Along these decks here, there's more like fringe decks. I wouldn't really expect any of these coming into this weekend. And then Indianapolis, there's no cute pie chart because I don't know why, but there was 120 masters. If you just look at these top decks, RCS, 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 Mew, RCS, RCS, like it's literally just almost all RCS or Mew at the top tables, whether it be RCS Bibero, RCS Dark, RCS Inteleon, all that kind of stuff. So at the top tables was just RCS and Mew, and a couple of like niche decks made it through, but they didn't do as well. Like Riley Halbert was, I think, the only Whimsicott in top 32, top 16 actually, who was not an RCS or a Mew deck, which is very telling of how the metagame is going to shake up. So if you're heading to this weekend of regionals, please, please, please have a game plan into RCS. If you're playing RCS, know what you're going to do in the mirror. Have a game plan in the mirror. If you're playing Mew, have a game plan into RCS. Have a game, and know that every single deck in the format is probably going to be teching for you or has a game plan against you. We are on our like 6th major weekend of like events. At this point, most players have been watching the stream, absorbing enough content. The metagame has developed to a point where every player and almost every secret has been kind of put out there. I think the hottest thing coming out of this event was this RCS Corviknight Crobat deck from Kevin Kruger and Reno. And Kevin did a wonderful video with other Kevin Mello talking about the deck and why it's good and why it's aggressive. So I could see Corviknight being picked up once again. But besides that, it's like everything in the format has been like super fleshed out. Like RCS Dark is going to be there. RCS Beedrill will rise in popularity, I'm almost certain. The deck that myself, Bradner, and the group played did very well. We all performed. 6 out of 6 of us made it to day 2. Everyone finished top 32 or better besides me and Xander. And our senior ended up winning. So pretty good results. Speaks for itself. People are going to pick up the deck, try it on their own merit, and be kind of blown away by how good it is when they start playing it and start like working with it. Beedrill offers you so many matchup fixes. Like, it's the only RCS deck that can go on turn 2 from 0 to 100 and knock out a Mew VMAX with nothing on your board. And that is something that no other RCS deck can do. I guess RCS Dark with the Moltres V can do it, but you kind of do require a couple more moving pieces. I don't know. Maybe they're both equally difficult. Like, I think this is one of the coolest metagames that we've had in a really long time. It's just unfortunately really fleshed out at this point. So these are kind of the things that you should expect this weekend. I think if you're heading into a 9-round tournament, I would expect 4 to 5 Arceus, 3 to 4 Mew, and then 0 to 2 miscellaneous decks. And when I say 0 to 2 miscellaneous decks, I mean like Rapid Strike Malamar, I mean like Whimsicott, I mean Suicune, I don't know, Inteleon VMAX, Togekiss VMAX, like whatever, like when I say Arceus variants, I also mean like Arceus Charizard or like Arceus Rayquaza. I don't care that they are a more aggressive Arceus deck. It is an Arceus deck at the end of the day. So you need to expect those for sure. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet because I don't really care about the ad time or whatever. So if you guys enjoy this content, obviously like and subscribe. I really appreciate every single one of you coming through. I'll be leaving for Secaucus this weekend. I will be there personally. If you come see me, say hi. I would really, everyone who said hi to me, taking pictures with me, autographs, all that stuff. It's like absolutely mind-blowingly cool to be able to do that, and hopefully I perform again this weekend and get another day 2 and keep my streak going. Maybe we'll make top 8 this time, maybe we won't, and I'll be sad again. We'll see what happens, but thank you as always for all the support, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this very quick regional preview, and we'll come back next week for more events.